Hi there Aries, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 21st of April. With the Sun now in Taurus, on the face of it, it would seem that you would be preoccupied with the foundations of your world in a more practical sense, and you could be. But there could also be some less tangible elements floating around the ether for you as well this week. The hint of this comes first of all on Tuesday when there's a quarter moon. This may set up some kind of choice for you in the following week. And neither choice may be 100% right for you. So there could be a compromise to strike. And that might not be an easy thing to do. You may have to give something up in order to get something. I would also say that when it comes to cash, you and a friend may start to have rather diverging values. And of course, values isn't all about how much money we've got in our pocket. It's our kind of attitude. So if you feel that someone is taking you for granted, it could stick in your craw a little bit. But by Wednesday, Mercury moves out of your sign and into Taurus too. And by Thursday, it's going to connect very closely with the Sun. Now, when these two become conjunct and it becomes almost exact, it's known as combust, it can lead to some absolutely brilliant spellbinding brainwaves of how we can improve our situation. And you may find yourself having one of those this week. But the trick is not going to be just in the mechanics. It's also going to be how it feels due to the link between the Sun and Mercury and Neptune, which is in the more hidden part of your scope. And that's really encouraging you to stay in touch with your sixth sense. Also, Venus is in this area, linking with the rather stern Saturn, which is governing your long-term finances. But I think that this could see some kind of legacy or help come your way from past good deeds that you've given out. They can come back to you this week in a way which can please you. Now, that's really where the planets are in terms of the Sun and Mercury. But there is still that colossal amount of celestial energy churning around the heavens this month in the form of the grand cardinal square. And it's absolutely ongoing this week, and it does involve your ruling planet Mars and therefore relationships. And it continues its collision with Uranus in your sign, and which is, of course, very rebellious and quick to make decisions, impulsive decisions in Aries, which are not always the best thing. And of course, these two planets are crossing over an opposition between Jupiter and Pluto. So what we get is push, pull, prod, stretch. There's all these different contra energies going on. And all I can say to you is, despite the fact that you may well be focused on your financial situation, I do feel that your relationships, it doesn't matter who with, whether it's with the bank manager, your line manager, your partner, your siblings, or even your parents, is going to be the core of how successfully you do make your foundations that much more secure. And not everybody may necessarily fall in with exactly what you want straight away. So tact and diplomacy are going to be in short supply generally this week, but try to summons them up, because the more strategic you are in your approach, the better you can negotiate this tumbling, tumultuous energy washing around the heavens. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.